Hey, it's me, your boy Blue Getsuga, and today I'll be going over my wish list slash ban list prediction. Half of these are going to be obviously things that I feel like should come off the ban list, but probably won't. Like the needle fiber hits, you know. Yeah, anyways, let's get right into this. For banned cards, I have needle fiber because this card is stupid and it's pretty self explanatory. Carrier because carrier just I feel like it just produces a lot of degenerate plays, and if you got rid of Carrier, you could avoid a whole bunch of cards being abused. And then Guard Dragon LP, because Dragon Links are still a thing. Utopic Zexal is pretty self-explanatory. It prevents your opponent from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Same thing with VFD, which is not a very friendly dragon. And then we have Dragoon. This card was a mistake. Next on we have Mystic Mine. Mystic Mine is also pretty self-explanatory. For limited cards, we have Sunlight Wolf because, I mean, all you need to do to hit Salmon Greats was limit Sunlight Wolf. You didn't need to ban Mirage Dalio because Mirage Dalio did nothing wrong. It did absolutely nothing wrong. Banning Mirage Dalio actually made the deck even stronger. Firewall, assuming it gets its errata soon, and Denglong. And then for the main deck limits, we have Fossil Dig because it's basically Rhoda but better since it's not all that restricted by levels. Plus, it's really, I guess you could argue it limits future card design, which is probably why Konami doesn't make better dinosaur archetypes. Oviraptor for a similar reason, that and I guess this is just to reduce the consistency of getting to your Miscellaneousaurus. Ben 10 because at least at 1 they can't loop it too much, and on top of that they'll actually have to jump through hoops just so they can actually abuse this card. Plus it just lowers the consistency of them drawing this card. I put Calmed by the Grave at 2 because I don't think it should have been limited, but at the same time I also understand why Konami didn't want this card at 3 either. So I feel like 2 is a good number. And the same thing with Miscellaneousaurus. I don't think Miscellaneousaurus is ban worthy, and yes, I've read Misc, but Miscellaneousaurus feels like a more fair card to me, in my opinion. I feel like at 2 it's fine, especially as long as you don't consistently get to it, which is why Fossil Dig is at 1, same thing with Oviraptor as well. Next we have True King's Return. I don't know how I feel about this, but the previous list put this card to 2, so I think it can come back to 3, especially if VFD gets banned. Salmon Great Circle because this card is actually pretty fine, especially with Sunlight Wolf at 1. Spiral Resort since Master Plan is currently banned, so you don't have to worry about it getting looped all that much. I mean, I guess there's still the potential for it to get looped, but it's not that great. Especially since Terraforming's at 1 now, and there isn't any card that searches Spiral Resort within the Spiral archetype. Jet Synchron, O-Lion, and Dragon Buster, pretty self-explanatory. These 2 cards are the reason why they're banned. So I feel like they can come back to 3 easily if these 2 cards get banned. And Red Eye's Darkness Metal because of its errata, essentially. It's a hard once per turn on both of its effects, so I feel like it can safely come back to 3. If anything, I'm surprised it hasn't come back to 3 yet. Also, Mirage Dalio to 3 because, like I mentioned, Mirage Dalio is actually a pretty fair card. It wasn't broken by any means, which kind of confused me as to why they decided to hit this card instead of Sunlight Wolf. Anyways, that's it for my ban list prediction slash wish list. Tell me what you guys think should be on this list in the comment section below. Anyways, it's been me, your boy Blue Getsuga, and I'm out.